Hey everyone, I'm Evil Steve. I'm a Blood in the Clocktower player. It's my favorite game. I play it every week on stream. We have a whole community, a whole channel dedicated to it. But what you're about to see here is not Blood in the Clocktower, though it might look very similar, because we are going to be showing you Demon Bluff. It's a Steam game. It's a roguelike deck builder, single player, solo, social deduction. Did I hit all the tags right? Basically, if you understand Clocktower, you're going to understand this game. If you don't understand Clocktower, check it out. You're going to see what it's like for a Clocktower player playing it for the first time, having never seen it before. Check it out. Let us know. And shout outs to the dev who joined us in stream at the end, even though I didn't realize it at the time. It's a great game. Go check the game out. Check out our Discord server, joined at the Grim GG, and you can play Blood in the Clocktower with us. You can do the non-solo version of what you're about to see. Yeah. Check out the game. Enjoy. So, Demon Bluff. Essentially, it looks like a counterfeit Clocktower. There's a demo. I'm not even gonna do the demo. I'm not even gonna do the trailer. We're just gonna jump in and play. So, I know there's characters, villagers, outcasts, minions, and demons. That sounds like Clocktower to me. Confessor, if I'm evil or corrupted, I am dizzy. I don't know what that means. Enlighten learns if evil is clockwise or counterclockwise. Gemcrafter, learn one good character. Hunter, learn how far from me is the nearest evil. And Lover, which is just the empath, learn how many evil characters I'm adjacent to. That feels like Clocktower. If I'm evil or corrupted, I am dizzy. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. Play demo. Standard endless deck building. I mean, no, we don't have much choice here in the demo. I'm gonna shrink this chat. I don't know where the best place to put chat is, so I'm gonna put it up here for now. Where's the best place for me to go? I don't want to go in front of my health. I'll just go here. If this was Clocktower, I'd be down here, right? Let's try down here and see how this. Okay. There is one evil among all characters. Find and kill it. So I have a deck. My deck has characters in it. This is your deck. These characters can be drawn and appear in your game. Gemcrafter, Enlightened, Lover, Confessor, Hunter, Minion. Okay, perfect. You can click on cards to reveal their characters. This is character info. Use it to deduce who is evil. Most characters activate after reveal. Okay, so when I activate that character, I learn. Okay, evil characters will lie about the role and info. So if I flip over a character that's evil, I get their false info. Okay, fair. Closest evil is clockwise. Oh, look at the arrows. That's kind of cool. Like going that way, right? So if evils are at the same distance, you go equidistant. Now, in this case, there's only one evil, right? Yeah, because it's just telling it's a demo, right? Okay. So assuming it's evil, let's just go this way. Lover says one evil is adjacent to me. Oh, I see. Nat says you get more points the less you reveal. I mean, I'm going to say this is the evil, right? How do I... Oh, okay. I can execute. I'm just going to go here, right? Hunter. I am 2 away from the nearest evil. These both make this seem like they're evil, so I'm going to do the dagger. In this mode, you can kill suspected evil characters. Click the dagger again to exit this mode. We kill the hunter. Evil characters has been executed. Village is safe. Okay, so it's like those solo puzzles that we see going around the community, right? New characters unlocked. Median, learn a good character and its role. Or judge, pick one character, learn if they're lying. It's kind of fun. You can actually learn if they're lying, because lie is a mechanical thing in this game. Okay. So yeah, this is it's just a demo, but it has potential. Okay. There's no 7. Let's just start with seat number 1. Judge. Characters with the activate symbol, I assume. You can click on this character to activate it. Oh, okay. I don't have to activate it yet. I can wait and get info on someone. Okay. Let's go 2. Learn one good character. Number 6 is good. All right. Let's learn if Gemcrafter is lying. Telling the truth. Okay. So 6 is good. 2 must be good. So the demon's over here. Or the evil's over here. Closest evil is clockwise. I am 3 away from the closest evil. That would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. They're basically saying Gemcrafter's evil. The judge knows they're not lying. I think this is easy. Yeah, okay. All evil characters has been. I guess you're right, Master. I forgot there's only 1 evil because it's like teen. It's not even like a teensy, right? My brain's wired for Clocktower. All right, we got our first outsider, the Wretch. I register as a random evil minion to other characters. Okay. Basically like the Recluse. Empress. Learn 3 characters, only 1 is evil. You mean Noble? It's so Clocktower. There's still only 1 evil. We don't have any demons yet. We still only have 1 evil. Okay. Let's start with number 1. Let's start with seat 7, right? Seat 7. Closest evil is counterclockwise. I'm going to skip over to 5. 5 learns, 7 is good. These would have to both be evil, which is not possible. Given that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I think this 6 is just the evil. I think I can just kill 6, right? I'm like pretty confident I can kill 6 based on these 2 pieces of information. What if 7? Okay, let me just ask this. I don't know if the answer is true. If to lie, are they lying as in their information has to be false? Or can they just make up any information, including real information, right? If 5 is evil, that's the question, right? Can't an evil lie? If an evil lies, does that have to be false, or is it just random information? Is there a way to see the deck? Lie means the info's false. If the lie has to be false, then we know it's probably 6. Oh my god, we forgot about the Wretch. Fact was right. Okay. We forgot about the Wretch. The Wretch can cause people to register falsely. Now, if I reveal the Wretch, I guess I should have revealed him before I killed him. Okay, fair. But here's the interesting thing. That means that the evil is here. That means this player cannot be evil. So I can trust whatever they tell me. Learn 3 characters, only 1 is evil. Well, thanks, freaking Empress. You just gave me 3 pings I already knew. Damn it. All right. Number 3 says 5 is a real Gemcrafter. So it's a 50-50. No evil's adjacent to me, which is true. So this is the dead one. Okay, we did it. What up, Dwight Moore? Doing more with the raid. Yeah, it's not Clocktower right now. You know what we're playing? We're playing Demon Bluff. It's a demo that just came out. It's a social deduction rogue-like game. And it's essentially just Clocktower. It's not Clocktower, but it might as well be. You know those like puzzles you see, like the Clocktower puzzles? Like, here's all everyone's information. Who's the demon? This is it. Okay, so twin minion. I lie and disguise. And disguise means they can pretend to be a different role. If I execute them, it tells me the rule. Okay. And then Jester is pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are. So that's interesting, right? In Clocktower, you would never see 2 characters that did the same thing. In this case, we have a character that tells me 3 people that. Oh, this is actually no. This is different than the Empress, right? This is pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. This is different. This is like a 3-shot VI. Oh crap! Yeah, Trash World. Like the new patch is wild. Can you believe it? Okay. 8 seats. in honor of Trash Warlock. We're gonna start with seat 7. The Empress. Okay, only one is evil. 5, 7, or 4. And I think I can mark things, right? Like, it looked like I had the ability to... Wait, Oracle. When hovered over, you will see... Oracle. More Clocktower references. When hovered over, you will see information like bluffs used by killed characters, info from previous days, or order in which cards are refilled. Oh, like there's day-night cycle in this game? We haven't even gotten through the demo yet. Okay. Learn 3 characters, only one is evil. They learn themselves in their ping? Huh, this could be the twin character, right? Oh, I see. When I hover, I can mark as good, yellow, or red. Okay, okay. So I'm going to mark these yellow, just so we know. Okay, let's see what these people have to say. Gem Crafter. 1 is good. Okay. 4. I register as a random evil minion. So this could back up the Empress, right? Or it could be a lie. There are 2 minions now, and I gotta kill both. Well, let's just learn what one has to say. I am good. Okay. Wait. If I am evil or corrupted, I am dizzy. I don't know what corrupted means yet. Corrupted characters lie and their ability doesn't work. They keep their alignment. Dizzy must be drunk, right? I mean, this kind of backs up the wretch so far, right? Let's go to 2. Closest evil is clockwise. So that would be theoretically 4. The Lover says 2 evils adjacent to me. I don't think that's possible. I'm going to kill the Lover. Okay, perfect. Twin minion. I lie in disguise. Still 1 minion out there. According to this... Okay. If the wretch is evil... And if this is the wretch and this is the other minion, the enlightened would learn equidistant. But since they didn't, the only world is that the wretch is actually evil or it's 3. So I can trust 8's information. It wasn't helpful. Oh, the twin copied. Okay, well, that's not true. Okay. Okay. 6 and 3. 6 and 3. All right, new characters unlocked. We have a new... Oh my god, it's the Saint! Bombardier. Lose if you execute me. All right. All right, Saint, I see you. And the Knight. I can't die. Wait, it's a townsfolk that can't die? Oh, I'm guessing there's going to be night cycles. Yeah, the Knight is the soldier. Way to confuse me, right, Mathblade? The Knight is the soldier. Is the soldier going to be the Knight? Okay. How many do you have to get? How many, like... Usually when you're playing like a rogue like this, there's like a map that shows as you progress through. So I guess we're just increasing character count. Okay, okay. Yeah, right? Trash Warlock, it would just self-confirm, right? Are you telling me this because you've played this before and you know? Because that sounds like exactly what I would think reading that character. Do you have any like a maximum number of people I can kill, or I just get lower score if I kill wrong people? Because Trumbull, this is called Demon Bluff. It's basically if Clocktower was a roguelike. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You lose health? You have health? Oh, I do have health. You lose health when you execute an innocent, get attacked by a demon, or through different abilities. When you drop to 0 health, the current round is less. I didn't know you had those. Okay, okay. Let's start with... Someone give me a number, 1 through 8. The deck is the script. That's kind of cool, Tiffy. You're right. The deck itself is the script. The characters you unlock as you're playing. 4. Gemcrafter. 6 is good. Cool. Let's trust 6. Everyone said 7. Let's go 6. 1 evil adjacent to me. So either we found both evils, or one of these two is evil. Let's see what they have to say. 7 says, I am dizzy. Okay, I still don't understand the confessor. If I'm evil or corrupted, I am dizzy. So they're evil. I don't understand. That just seems... Okay, I don't know. They confess? Oh, because they're the confessor. They have to confess. You would never see that in Clocktower, right? Yeah, there's no corruption in play, right? Okay. So now I know 5's good. 4 is a real gemcrafter. Great. Very useful stuff there, medium. 2, I can't die. Let's test that theory. They can't die. Trustworthy. Imagine if it was that easy in Clocktower. Hey, town, I can't die. Now you know I'm good. Yeah, who built this bag? Once the corruption comes in, for sure. Okay, so number 1. Way to bluff the soldier, bro. Okay. Okay, that's kind of fun. That's a fun moment. I don't know if the demo is hard coded or not, but that was pretty funny. Yeah, you gotta test it. There's no reason not to test it. Okay, new characters unlocked. Witch. Is this still a minion? You cannot reveal the last card. I lie and disguise. So you cannot reveal the last card. So if they're in play, I won't be able to reveal the last card. Okay, Scout. Learn how far a specific evil is to another close evil. Oh, Clockmaker. Learn how far a specific evil is to another close evil. So they would learn, it would be more than a Clockmaker because it's not just minion to demon. I see. I do like, I mean, if you're going to have to pick a role like Clockmaker and move it away from a clock themed game, Scout makes sense for this role. I'll say that. All right. Is there a way to see the full deck? So my deck is currently the Twin Minion and the Witch. Oh, so basically it upgraded the minion to this Twin Minion thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Number 7. Here we go. The Wretch. Claiming Wretch. All right. Claiming Butler. I see. Yeah, so when I went, people are asking about it. It's in Steam. You can go there. It says, when I went there, I basically just clicked a button and I joined the demo instantly. All right. Yeah. All right, let's just go to 6. 1 evil adjacent to me. If that's true, the Wretch would be that evil. Either way, the Wretch is either the evil or that. So let's go to 5. 3, 6, or 7 is evil. The Wretch has to register as evil to the Empress, in which case 3 is basically good. The Witch is 2 cards away from the closest evil. So this would be 4 and 2, or 8 and 2. Or if 7 is registering as the Witch, it could be 1. Join the playtest. You click that, and then you'll get access to it. That's what I did. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Okay, I've got all the worlds built out. Which one do we want? We know we can't reveal the last card. Let's see 2. 7 is good. Well, we know that 7 cannot register as good, so we're gonna kill the witch. And since, oh, but now 2 away is both of these. But one's good. One's good. I am 1 card away from closest evil. Wait. Damn it! 1 was already next to 2! Okay, wait. They don't do the equidistant thing like the other character. This is just 1. Okay, well. Oops. Oops. It was either this or this. I thought it was this, but I forgot the hunter. Yeah. Shh. Shh. Nobody saw that mistake. Flawless victory. I've lost half my health now. Okay. 1 fake outcast is added to the deck view. I lie in disguise. Is this a minion? 1 fake outcast is added to the deck view. I lie and disguise. Okay. So we have Witch and Ba. We've lost the other one. And now the Ba, I'm trying to think of this. So either the Bombardier or the Wretch is not actually in. Only one of these 2 is in. And of course it's the Saint, right? It's a demon? Oh, you're right. It is a demon. How am I supposed to differentiate demon from witch? I see the little tag down there, but like, honestly, the border, there needs to be something visual. Oh, the word red, orange, yellow. Okay, okay. It is a demon. It says at the bottom, demon evil. But wait, it also says there's 0 demons. Yeah, so just the game views bugged, Nat says. Okay, there is 1 demon, 1 witch, I think. Okay. All right. You know, we're gonna go with number 7. Closest clockwise is evil. Probably 8. Boom. Only 1 is evil. 8, 7, or 2. Okay, well 7 could be the evil one in that. If the Empress is evil, it would have to be 2 along with 8, because these can't both be evil, because this would be true information. So let's see what 2 has to say. 3 is good. So either these 2 are evil together. I guess you could just be 2 and 3 together then, right? All right. Building worlds, building worlds. Let's see what 1 has to say. Lose if you execute me. That could be evil. And Enlighten could be pointing at it. But if that's true, then 5 must be good. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. Okay. Do we still have a witch? We do, so I can't reveal the last card. I am 3 away from closest evil. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I do think the Bombardier is just our Ba. So let's pick... We're going to pick 1 and 4. And 8. Among 1, 4, and 8, there are 0 evils. 1, 4, and 8 are 0 evils. How can I rectify that? Would I rather learn? Okay, either 5 is evil. And if 5's evil, then 6 has to be evil as well. There's no way it's 5 and 1. 7 and 6 could be the team. It could be 7 and 6. All right, let's get 3. Hey, the other jester. Seven, 6, 3. I'm on 7, 6, 2. There are 0 evils. So both jesters are telling me 0 evils. So Arctic Mist, I mean, I'm not too worried about backseating on something like this. I'm just having fun solving it. I can't reveal the last one because there's a witch minion. So, one of these two is evil. If 5's the evil one, 1, 4, 8 are all... One of them must be evil. But that would combine this one with that one, so they can't be evil together. So I think this is good, and I think this is evil, and the other demon is probably just 2 and 3. Okay, we got the witch, and it's probably 3 because we know. Yeah, there we go. We did it. Hey, a slayer. It's not quite the Slayer from Clocktower, but might as well be. Pick a character. If evil picked, execute it. Knitter. Learn how many evils are adjacent to each other. Oh, that's a chef. Ascension level increase. Wait. Hold up. What just happened? Yeah, but Tiffy, I'm told I get more points for not revealing everything. All right. So I somehow hit Ascension 2. And then it starts over with a small deck and only 6 again? I'm so confused as to what just happened. It just restarts and scales harder? So Ascension is just how many times I've won. Run ends after Village 12, but you can keep playing at max difficulty. Okay. Increase whenever you kill an evil or complete a round, resets to 0 on run reset. For every evil killed, get 50 plus 10 for each one of a card. For rank completion, get 50 times the card. I still don't understand. I think it just gets harder, right? We have a witch. We have a bombardier. Bombardier. Knight, judge, hunter, enlightened. Okay. Pick a character, learn if they're lying. Boom, 2. I am 2 away from the closest evil. Are you lying? So these are both good. I don't need to. You're dead, witch. Right. I mean, double claim here. One of those two's evil. Yeah. Okay. Easy peasy. Scores just for the sake of showing off. So the game just gets harder as you go. Okay. All right, Poisoner. Okay, new role, Poisoner, straight from Clocktower. Game start, one adjacent villager is corrupted if possible. So this is the corruption thing. So corruption is poisoned. But the Poisoner poisons an adjacent villager, specifically an adjacent villager. What if there is no adjacent villager? Okay. And the Bard, learn how far I am from the closest corrupted character. All right, Poison Seeker. Bombardier, Wretch, Poisoner, Ba. We have a demon again. Okay. So one of these two is false. All right. Number 7. Closest clockwise is evil. All right. What does 6 say? Evils are not adjacent to each other. These two could be evil together. Do I go for the kill? That seems wild. All right, let's just see what one has to say. Poisoner is 2 cards away from the closest evil. Oh, okay. So these two back each other up. Unless this is the character that registers as the... One of these two could register... It'd have to be this. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. Knitter, Enlightened, Scout. 2 evils. I still think it's 7 and 6 then. But how does this... This is the Poisoner! Shh, 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 shh. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. We do need more info. I thought I had it. I was fed information that reinforced the world I already built in my head. Like every Clocktower player, I jumped to execute. So Bar says I'm 3 away from a corrupted character. So 1, 2, 3. It would be specifically, oh, the Enlightened could be poisoned. 1, 2, 3. Let's say the Enlightened was poisoned. It was pointing at the Knitter, which means evil are adjacent to each other. But this is Poisoner's 2 cards away from closest evil. Any more info? Lose if you execute me. Okay, double Jester. We have a double claim. Cool. It could just be these 2. I'm going to pick a character I know is good. Among 5, 7, and 3, there are 3 evils. All right, the Ba's dead. So, knowing the Ba's dead, Poisoner is 2 away from the closest evil. Could it be double Jester? Evil are not adjacent to each other. So not here, not here. Closest evil is clockwise here. 1, 2. Couldn't it just be... I think it's double Jester. Oh, I didn't even know that was possible. So it says a fake outcast is added to the deck view, but it doesn't necessarily have to be in play. So I guess Wretch was the false one. Oh, Fortune Teller. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them is evil. Okay, well, it's a little on the nose, but yeah. Oracle. Learn that one of 2 characters was... Oh, so that's the Oracle. Oh my god. So now the Oracle is an investigator. Why would you have to use... Okay, 2 things. First of all, why would you if you're going to make a game inspired by Clocktower, why would you reuse names from Clocktower that overlap in an existing minion or role? It's going to hurt my brain. Secondly, if you're going to have a character named Oracle, why would you have a view that also says Oracle? I don't like that. I don't like that. Maybe it's a coincidence. If this person's never played Blood on the Clocktower before, I have less faith in their game. Yeah. But, you know, if this is the Oracle view, I don't think you should have an Oracle character as well. Okay, anyhow. Start with 6. There's 1 pair of evil. There's only 1 pair of evil? That's a weird way to phrase that. There's only 2 evil people on the script. Okay. I'm the wretch. Okay, if there's a wretch, you could have 2 pairs of evil. There are no corrupted characters. Well, yeah. That must be true because there's no corruption in play at all. Perfect. We got a guaranteed good player. Number 3, judge. Pick a character, learn if they're lying. 3. Closest evil is counterclockwise. I can actually buy that. I'm 2 cards away from the closest evil. I can't reveal the last. So, okay, one of these. So, 2 away from the nearest evil would be the Enlightened or the Knitter. Bard is the math. Kind of. It's pretty close to the math. The Enlightened says the closest evil is here. So who do I want to know is if they're lying, right? If the Enlightened is lying, then the judge is probably... It could be Judge Enlightened, right? It can't be. Oh, is there a poisoner? No, there's a witch. If it's 2, 3, 4 is lying or corrupt. If it's 1, 4... I can't disprove 1, 4, right? 1, 4 means this character's lying, right? So they both have ways that prove it's not possible. Unless the wretch is telling the truth. All right, let's judge the Enlightened. Let's just kill 1. Okay. We got the Ba. So that's our Knitter 1. So who else is lying? We have a 1 pair evil. Okay, done. There are no corrupted characters. That's true. I'm 2 cards. So it'd have to be here or here. That seems like a lie. This was true. This was true. Yeah, so it's just the hunter. Process of elimination. It's got to be the hunter. Yeah. Uh-oh. Plague Doctor Alchemist. What a coincidence. All right. Plague Doctor. Outsider. Or sorry. What are they called? Not outsiders. They're called something similar to outsider. I guess I can hover and say no. Okay. At the game start, 1 good villager is corrupted. Pick a character. If corrupted, learn an evil character. Oh, it's the puzzle drunk. It's the puzzle master. Puzzle drunk someone. But then they put the puzzle master on the Plague Doctor. Again, picking existing roles with different abilities. Oof. Alchemist. Villagers to the left and right of me, range 2, are cured from corruption. Learn how many I cured. So anyone within 2 squares of the alchemist can't be corrupted. So if they cure the plague doctor, I can't pick him as a plague doctor. Outcast, they're called. Okay, wait. Pick a character if it's corrupted learning. So if I pick someone with the plague doctor and they're not corrupted, I don't learn anything. Doesn't that just make the plague doctor kind of good? It's kind of like a townsfolk, right? The alchemist feels like an outsider, and then the plague doctor feels like a townsfolk, right? So, Mark, it's not... Yeah, I mean, it's true. We haven't had one funny outcast. That is true, right? It would be up to the... It'd be up to the minions to bluff outcast. All right. Seat 7. Closest equal is equidistant. So according to 7, our evil team is 6-1, 5-2, or 4-3. Let's go to 1. I cured 0 corruptions within 2. So no here, no here. Interesting point of order. If this was a bluff and this was a lie, they could never actually cure corruption. So an alchemist saying they've cured 0 corruptions would be impossible for an evil character to bluff per the rules of the game, if I understand it, right? Plague Doctor. 1 good villager is corrupted. Pick a character corrupted. Okay. Second question. Is it possible for the Plague Doctor to corrupt the alchemist and make everything I said previously go out the window? Probably. All right, if I can trust 1, let's go to 6. 2 or 4 is a minion. Wait a minute. Oracle says learn that 1 of 2 characters is a specific minion role. And then the Oracle says 2 or 4 is a minion. Shouldn't I learn which minion? Yeah, shouldn't it say which minion can possibly? That's what I'm saying. Does that make it a lie? Mark says 2 and 5. If it's 2 and 5, yeah, I mean, it could be 2 and 5. They could be corrupted. Okay. Okay. Is it? Oh, you're right, Mathblade. It's reset to minion the minion. We don't have a witch or poisoner. It's just minion. Okay, okay. So let's try this. Plague Doctor. Pick the Enlighten. Number 7 is not corrupted. Plague Doctor. Pick 7. Number 1 is evil. Number 7 is corrupted. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible. So we're killing you. Doesn't that throw my whole world? If closest evil is equidistant, 1, 2, that must mean the other one is here. This character learned that this character is not corrupted. I couldn't be lied to about that. How do I gel that with the equidistant from number 7? Yeah, it's possible that it could be number 7 and just a lie right there. Okay, let's get some more information. 1 evil's adjacent to me. Oh, could that make this? No, there's no poisoner. That can make this. So that would make 6 the corrupted person, the Plague Doctor corrupted lover. The alchemist doesn't protect against that, which means this is a lie, which means it's 7. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got there. I don't think it could have been Plague Doctor because I don't think it could lie. But we did get there. Thank you, Math Blade. Nice work indeed. I didn't know I was going to get there, but I did. We knew, yeah. I think the fact that, like, if they're evil, they can't lie about the corruption stuff, as far as I know, makes it, you have to turn your brain a little different to Clocktower, I think. All right, Counselor. Game start. 1 villager becomes an outcast role. I sit next to an outcast. I lie in disguise. Orange text makes me think it's a minion. Not quite a village idiot, but it's kind of like... It's got the name of the Devil's Advocate, but the ability is pretty unique, right? It's essentially Godfather, sort of. Is it already late? What time is it? 10 for... I want to finish the second run. Oh, I want to finish this, like, Typhoon Godfather, yeah. Oh, Doppelganger. I want to finish the second run, at least. I'm having a lot of fun. Maybe somebody else will pick up awesome things. Doppelganger. Game start. 1, I disguise as a good villager currently in play. Oh, so this is a drunk. Got it. Doppelganger is a drunk. Nine. We're up to 9 now. Okay. Lucky number 7. If I am evil or corrupted, I am dizzy. So they're either evil or corrupted. So they could be sitting next to the townsfolk. They could be sitting next to the counselor. I cured 0 corruptions. Again, I don't think that's possible to lie about. I don't think it's possible to lie about. Yeah, no Plague Doctor. No Plague Doctor, no Poisoner. So this is true, but if they were evil, they'd have to lie. So I think they're guaranteed good. They're either evil or... Okay, so then let's go to 5. I am 1 card away from the closest evil. That would make it 4 if you're telling the truth. Double Confessor. It could be that this... Shit. 7's guaranteed evil? Oh, you're right. I see. Because the Confessor says I'm evil or corrupted. I'm dizzy. There is no corrupted in this script deck. So we can kill 7, yeah. That's the Ba. Okay. But that makes the other Confessor also evil. Okay, well, there you go. Double Confessor. Easy. The Confessor has to be evil if they're dizzy. This is why you read your bluffs, people. Understand how to bluff your rolls. Okay, so now, in addition to having the drunk, right, there's also a drunk. I disguise as a random not in play villager. I am corrupted and I lie. I cannot be cured. Cool. So that is a drunk. So there's 2 levels of drunk. Okay, druid. Pick 3 characters, learn 1 random outcast among them, if any. Sweet. Doppelganger tells the truth, but gets into double claims. Yeah, that would make sense, right? Because they still tell the truth, but then the What was it? The drunk? Oh, we unlocked the drunk, but it's not in the bag? So you really got to check this bag every time. 3 evils! I just noticed 3 evils. All right, number 7. 6 is good. 6, 7. Boys, girls, non-binary friends. Is there like, if I say boys, girls, is there a third thing I can say to encompass everyone? NBs. Thank you, Mathblade. NBs. Oh my God. Why killed the second one? Because I didn't stop and let my brain process that the first one was good before I killed the second one. You ever been so sure of something you just went through the motions? Okay, Doppelganger makes sense now. Doppelganger is definitely an outcast. Run score 1140. Lose 1 heart on the last heart. Lose current score and restart the run. Lose 1 heart on the last heart. Lose current score and restart the run. Oh. So I have 4 hearts. So that doesn't actually end the run. Okay. Okay, we can make mistakes in this game. I like it. Perfect. 3 lives remaining. Okay. We can redeem ourselves. Run's not over. All right. Lucky number 7. Jester. Lucky number 3. Fortune teller. Do the cards change? We have Wretch, Plague Doctor. One of these are not actually in play. Minion, Witch, and Ba. Okay. I register as random evil minion other characters. If I fortune teller the fortune teller and the Wretch, I could learn if the fortune teller is evil. Okay. Alchemist. I cured 0 corruptions. Great. Must be true. You're good. You keep your ascension even if the run ends too. I see. Okay. That's the part I'm still not fully clear on, is how the ascensions and stuff work. I feel like usually when I play, I'll say this, when I play a lot of roguelikes, right? I play Slay the Spire. I've been doing like a lot of ascension climbing. I'm working on my Ascension 20 defect climb. I've got Ironclad Silent Down. I've done a lot of Monster Train 2. I've done Blueprints. What this game I feel is missing is sort of that, like, after the round ends, you kind of go back to like a map or something that shows my progression in the greater sense of things to help me know where I am in a run. Since it's just restarting right into this thing, I feel like I'm losing myself like in what a run is. It doesn't, like, conceptually what a run is makes no sense to me right now, right? It just feels like I'm puzzle after puzzle, and it's fine because this gameplay loop is really fun. And when I'm playing this little thing and trying to solve this puzzle, it's a lot of fun. And this part is like really well done. And then as soon as the run ends and I don't see that like zoom out and what's happening in the bigger run, it loses me a bit. So I hope they add something like that. Is that what it is? The demo is the endless mode only. Is that really what's happening? Is there supposed to be, if it wasn't endless mode, would I see that progression? I did. I haven't played as much Balatro Thwunk, but I did play a decent amount. If I check my Steam Balatro is at 41 hours, and I played on mobile quite a bit when I was like flying. My blueprints is at 38 hours, so I have blueprints and Balacho about the same. I have 328 hours on Slay the Spire. What other? I have other. Oh, Monster Train. Monster Train 2. I have 15 hours on Monster Train 2. Anyways, that would be like my only thing is like I want to see like a bigger meta sense. Okay, let's get back to this. Number 5, Scout. Minion is 2 cards away from closest evil. Nine is good. Zombie says, yeah, it's only a playtest that introduces to the mechanics. Roguelike elements are not really here. There. Yeah, I see that. I mean, the idea of like unlocking cards to add to the deck is a little bit there, but it's weird. Like, I feel like if it tells me, hey, you've unlocked this card, I would expect it to be in my deck right away, and it's not. It's just in my pool of cards. So then I have to make, I got to remember to make that step of like, hey, here's this deck. Every time I need to check this because it could be anything. Speaking of, Minion and Witch. So I can't actually reveal all these cards. If evil picked, execute it. Question, would the Slayer register the Wretch as evil and kill it? Nine is good. Minion is 2 cards away from close to evil. 1, 2. All right, let's do the Slayer. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I flagged this one as good, I saw, and then you can do like 1, 2, 3. Okay, should I just make the Slayers shoot each other? Okay. So Minion is here. That means 9 is good. Minion is 2 cards away from close evil, so that would make this evil and this evil. Well, Fortune Teller, these 2 is 8 or 1 evil. The dead evil player is not evil. Okay, we got him. We got him. Double bluffs, man. If I were putting the gameplay together, I'd like to see deck building to get the townsfolk you want, moving into dungeons with different evils and randomly acquiring outcasts. I think that would be like, if you kind of look at like outcasts, kind of like curses you pick up along the way, that would definitely make sense. I do feel like it should be like the deck evolves consistently, and yeah, something like that. Something almost not quite, but like Hearthstone dungeon runs kind of thing where there's like pools of cards you get. I agree with that. Oh my god, the puka, not the pucka, the legally distinct puka, and it's actually the Nodashi. Villagers adjacent to me are corrupted. If possible, I lie and disguise. All right, we're dealing with a puka now. So just like the real Nodashi, finding good players that lie help us to win. 7. There are 2 pairs of evil. For that to be true, there'd have to be 3 evil in a row. Or the knitter is, oh, I didn't mean to click that. The knitter is Plague Doctor cursed, or is next to the puka. It's not actually possible. There's not the one that registers as evil. Okay. Definitely, probably puka corrupted. Okay. 6, 3, or 9 is evil. Okay, well, it's probably 6. Okay, let's just logic this out. The minion is 3 cards away from the closest evil. If that were true, that would make essentially like 8 would have to be 2 and 5, right? It's technically possible, but very unlikely. All right, 9. Pick 2 characters, learn if any one of them are evil. 6 and 5. Oh, okay, okay. The 2 knitters. There's no doppelganger. This doesn't have to be no Dashi, or sorry, Puka, right? But like the thing about lying, like if the middle's Puka, then one of these is actually a one of these is, they can't lie, like they can't, one of them has to be evil as well. Could one of the knitters be Puka? It's possible. Let's see what Fate has to say. Empress. 1 is evil, 2, 5, or 3. Four says equidistant, so it'd be 5, 3, which basically says Empress is wrong. It could be 6, 2, or 7, 9. If it's 7, 9, crap, I feel like this is actually pretty hard to solve. Is there a witch? There is. Here's our plague doctor. 1 good villager is corrupted. Okay. Actually, this is actually interesting, right? Because the corruption doesn't have to be it's not like the puzzle drunk. I have to fix the person I corrupted. It's any corrupted character, which really, again, proves that the plague doctor is a townsfolk here, because the Puka is making 2 corrupted people. Seven is evil, 6 is corrupted. Okay. 5 died, 5 is not. Oh, wait. Shit, I meant to kill 7. Why'd I kill 5? All right. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We still got another life. The knight. I can't die. You're right. You can't die. Cool. All right. So 7 was corrupted, which means this is a false. Minion is 3 cards away from the closest evil. This is... There's still... Okay. There's still... 1, 2, 3. I feel like the enlightened has got to be liar, right? 4's lying. It'd have to be... Okay, if this is telling the truth, all the evils are here. Okay, there are 2 pairs of evil we know is false. 1 pair of evil is probably true. If 6 is corrupted, they're not evil. I would agree with that, yeah. So 9 is wrong. Oh, yeah. We got to go back to this one, right? But 9 could be corrupted. It could be Plague Doctor corrupted. And not evil, right? Probably evil, but there's a lot of corruption going around. We know the knight is not corrupted. So the Empress cannot be the Puka. I think the Enlightened is the Puka. Oh. Okay. Well, the Puka was here. One was corrupted here. The one is evil was wrong. Okay. All right. Things are getting spicy now. Puka, twin minion. So basically 2 minions, straight up minions. The Bombardier. Okay. There's 1 pair evil. Cool. Closest evil is counterclockwise. I am 3 cards away from a corrupted character. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Or you're next to the corrupted character. Ha! I am 2 cards away from a corrupted character. Knitter or the Enlighten. If this were true, okay, we can come back to that. 1 evil adjacent to me. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them is evil. There's no doppelganger, right? There's no doppelganger. Yeah, so what actually causes corruption? The Puka. For this to be true, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it'd be the knitter, or like 7 or 4 would have to be corrupted. If 4 was actually, yeah. Number 9 is a real bard. I think, shit. 9 evil works if neither of the pings are corrupted. Which would back up this being the Puka that hits the medium, right? And then this would just have to be and it would actually back up the counterclock. So that means 3 has got to be good. You lose if you execute me. Oof. All right, we need to use our fortune teller. Three and 1. Is 3 or 1 evil true? Ugh. 8 9 could be an evil pair. It could also just be a Puka poisoned neighbor. Who do I get the most information about for executing, right? There's no witch. I can actually reveal the last one, right? Yeah, okay, there's no witch. Oh, okay, interesting. Closest evil is clockwise. I think 4 is evil. Okay, we can say that 4 is evil. Perfect. So let's build our information from there. 1 evil adjacent to me. Either the fortune teller is also evil, or these 2 are good together. For the line to point correctly here, it would mean that this is the Puka specifically. Which means the medium is probably just Puka poisoned. The bard is also Puka poisoned. And then that would make the knitter would like the problem I see, right? Why wasn't 2 equidistant? 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah ha ha ha. Look at that. Owlakis, I think you got it, right? Which is weird because I use this information to solve this. What? Learn the closest evil to me is counterclockwise or clockwise. So here and here. Learn equidistant if evils are the same distance from me. They are the same distance, so why didn't we learn equidistant? Number 6 says is 3 or 1 evil. Oh, it could just be 1. Yeah, 1 could also be evil, right? According to the fortune teller as well. And this, it all backs up to 1. Yeah, there we go. Got it. All right, baker. Not a chef, mind you. A legally distinct baker. 1 random unrevealed good villager becomes a baker. Oh, it's a farmer. Learn which villager I was. Wait, what? Reveal. 1 random unrevealed good villager becomes a baker. Learn which villager I was. So you would learn what you originally were if like you got changed into a baker? Huh. Architect. Learn which side of the circle is more evil. Learn equal if both sides are equally evil. Okay. This must be left, right? That's kind of cool. Like Clocktower doesn't quite have this yet. In a roll. Oh, ascension increase. Pause. I beat the level. I unlocked characters. And then I reached a new ascension and restarted. Just felt disjointed. Okay. One last run. Ba, counselor. Villager becomes an outcast. I sit next to an outcast. I lie in disguise. The Ba. 1 fake outcast is added. So Plague Doctor, Doppelganger, Wretch. One of these is not really in play. Oracle. Enlightened Druid. Hunter. Okay. 4. 6 or 5 is a counselor. 5 is a druid. Closest clockwise is evil. The outcast can be Wretch. So it could be Doppelganger, right? Okay. 2 druids. Okay. One of them's probably a Doppel, and I think it's probably Doppel Counselor. And if that's the case, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that would make 3 the other evil. Are doppelgangers considered corrupted? No. Wretch. That could register for that. Wretch. Plague Doctor. Wretch, Plague Doctor. I don't think there should be 2. Oh, wait. Should there be 2? I think this means 1 base outcast plus the counselor making a new one. Only 1 real outcast, but the counselor could make a real legit second one, right? I'm 1 away from the nearest evil. I want to say this is probably a counselor. Let me try. Among 1, 3, and 6, there are no outcasts. So this is probably the doppelganger, and this is the counselor. No. So according to this, 5 is the counselor. 4 is not corrupted. So if this is enlightened for real and is true, question. If the enlightened is not the enlightened, if the enlightened was the doppelganger, it would tell me here they're doppelganger, right? Four could be a doppelganger, could be a counselor. This is patently false. Among 1, 3, and 6, there are no outcasts. That has to be a lie. And we have 2 druids, right? Let's see what this druid says. Between 1, 3, and 6, there are no outcasts. Both druids are telling me there's no outcasts on the 2 public claiming outcasts. The hunter is saying 1 away from the closest evil. We know 4 is not corrupted, but 4 could be evil. If 4 is not corrupted, if 5 is the counselor, then 4's information just doesn't jive, right? Doppelgangers always double claim. So like the druids could be doppels, but in that case, both outcasts are evil. It doesn't make sense. What would the outcast be? It would be they're not double claiming anyone. Seven would be corrupted by what? By the Plague Doctor? There is a Plague Doctor corruption theoretically in play. My gut tells me 4 is evil. Is it double druid? It could be double druid. If we are to believe there's a doppel, the hunter's not, I don't think there can be a doppel because there's no way these druids are telling the truth. Hunter tells the truth because of wretch. Yeah, Hunter's telling the truth because of the wretch. Oh, it was not double druid. I should have stopped. So 5 would have been the Plague Doctor corrupted. 5 would have been Plague Doctor corrupted in this world. Yes. Okay, I see. 5 was the Plague Doctor corrupted one. I should have stopped and thought. And I should have known because then that, yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. Plague Doctor, Bombardier, Poisoner, Ba. It's hard to keep all these characters straight. Yeah. No, I'm good at this. I promise. Just a few more to kill. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So according to the bard, one of these 2 is correct. The lover that says there's 2 evils adjacent, or the plague doctor that says one good villager is corrupted. That doesn't, I mean, is the bard corrupted? Not corrupted. The bard is telling the truth. Lover's probably corrupted, yeah. I was a lover. Okay, wait. So a baker is revealed and becomes a baker. But we haven't revealed a baker yet. So does that mean this is a lie? Or is that how the baker works? They were a lover and they became a baker. Okay, keep revealing. Yeah. Evils are not adjacent to each other. I'm 3 away from a corrupted character. I mean, between the two bards, one of them's got to be evil. Yeah, shouldn't the baker say I was the original baker? Let's kill the baker. So the baker was corrupted. Which means this bard's telling the truth, this bard's lying. The poisoner was corrupting this baker. Evils are not adjacent to each other. 1, 2, 3. This was telling the truth. Unless 2 is corrupted. Oh, 4 is saying the truth, but we know that's not true. Also corrupted. That was our plague doctor corrupted. So this bard was actually... Wow, it's getting... I mean, I'm getting tired for 1, but 2, it's actually getting harder. Puka Witch. Okay. 1 good villager is corrupted. Okay, cool. Architect. Right side is more evil. So it's saying 7123 is more evil. Well, yeah. It's an uneven circle. I'm adjacent to no evils. Ah! I can't die. But if the knight is corrupted, they could die, people, right? We gotta be careful. 5 is good. Oh, there's a witch. Villagers that me are corrupted. You cannot reveal the last card. Okay. Five is not corrupted. One is corrupted and 3 is evil. If that's the case, it would also be 2. The knight can't die is not corrupted. Okay. So that plague doctor was lying. How many corruptions are in place. The Puka. Right. It's the Puka, so it's the Nodashi. It's got to be the lover, right? So we have to have this Plague Doctor has to be telling the truth. In which case it's just the lover. Yeah. Base numbers tell us that we have to have a outcast. All right, shaman. Minion. Game start. There are 2 same villager roles in the current village. Fun. Ooh, I like that as a Clocktower minion. It makes it hard. The reason they would never do it is because you would have a limited number of tokens. But I like that. Bishop. Learn up to 3 characters. Among them are 1 villager, 1 outcast, and 1 evil if possible. Okay. That's powerful. Oh, what's in play? Shaman, Ba. Bombardier, Plague Doctor, Jester, Gemcrafter, Architect, Slayer, Confessor. Okay. Oh, look at that! You don't have to worry about it with online, yeah. Bishop is like old balloonist. Kind of, yeah, but you learn all your information up front, right? Architect. Both sides are equally evil. I wish I understood. Okay. My measurement includes the 2 characters that vacuum points to the circle. So if we do this and this and this and this, it's saying they're equally evil. Or equally evil. Okay. Pick 3 characters, learn how many are evil. No witch. Lose if you execute me. I am good. I guess you take that for granted. That's the shaman putting 2 of the same villager roles in the current village. There's no poisoning, right? There's no, yeah. Okay, perfect. Got it. No, the confessors are both good because the shaman, we know there's going to be 2 roles in play, and the confessor can't, if they were corrupted or evil, they would say they were dizzy, and they're not, so we know they're both good. At least that was my logic. Puppeteer. Oh, they make an actual marionette. You don't have a marionette role, you have a puppeteer role, right? Puppeteer, game start. Random adjacent villager becomes a puppet. It's evil, but cannot lie. Okay, so it's not quite a marionette because they tell the truth. They're evil, but they don't know it. Doesn't that kind of take the fun out of it? All right, confessor. I'm dizzy. Cool. Medium. Number 1 is the real bombardier. We have 3 minions, no demons. There's... Oh yeah, the puppeteer adds a minion. So there's 4 evils we have to kill. Ho. Because it's a minion that adds another evil. One is evil. 9, 2, or 1. Okay. Is there a shaman? There's no shaman, so we know there can't be 2 confessors. What? 3 confessors. And a wretch. Okay. Who would we even want to know? Okay, how do you unpack this? There's a witch, so I can't get the last character, right? Yeah. How do you even unpack this? Judge 9. I think 9 is just the puppeteer, right? Okay. Let's just say 2 of the evils are bluffing. Six can't be puppet master since 9 is the actual confessor. Yeah. So I think this has to be evil. This is the counselor sitting next to an outcast. Perfect. We only have one outcast, so this is a lie. Nine, 2, or 1 is evil. I think this is evil. There's the puppeteer, which makes the judge. Wait. Oh, they're evil, but they can't lie. Okay, yeah, it's just the judge. Yeah, it's the puppet, right? Not the marionette. Because unlike the marionette, the puppet tells the truth, but they are evil. Pick one character. Learn an evil role. If evil picked, learn correct info. Pick one character. Learn an evil role. If evil picked, learn correct. Oh, so it's basically like a dreamer then. Yeah, it was a Typhon line, wasn't it? Okay, but now we gotta check. Is it actually in play? The dreamer. Oh, wait. It's called the dreamer. I didn't even see that. So, yeah, I was like, oh, it's kind of like a dreamer. Yeah, that's why it's called the fucking dreamer. Poisoner and witch. There's a drunk and a wretch. And we have base 2 outcasts. Okay. I cured 2 corruptions. First time we've seen that. The poisoner can corrupt. That's it, right? There should only be 1 corruption. Okay, that's false. I cured 2 corruptions, which we know is also false. I cured 1 corruption. Drunk can't be cured, yeah. Learn 1 random outcast. So one of these could just be, let's keep in mind, one of these alchemists could be the drunk. Among 7, 6, and 8, there are no outcasts. If none of them are the drunk, that's literally impossible. One of these could be the real drunk, and the other 2 could be lies, right? Like, yeah. Seven could be the poisoner. The Slayer could not kill 7. Okay, so if this is good, then these are the two evils, right? Here's the poisoner. One adjacent village is corrupted, which is this. Three could have been corrupt by 8, or 7 could have been corrupt. I think 7 was corrupted because they're claiming to clear 2 corruptions is impossible, and they're good. So that means this is true, which means none of these are outcasts. Yeah, we're just gonna kill alchemist. There we go. Oh, the poisoner corrupted the druid, which didn't see the drunk as the drunk. Okay, either way it works out. Okay, okay. The witness. Learn a character that was affected by an evil ability. All right, what do we have? The puka, aka Nodashi, the counselor, the witch. You cannot reveal the last card. A villager. I sit next to an outcast. The villager becomes an outcast. There's 2 outcasts. Base 2. Knight. Not really a lot of corruption unless the knight is next to the puka. They won't die. Okay. The knight. I can't die. Shall we test that? Cool. In that case, they are not next to the puka. Gemcrafter. 7's good. Yeah, that's true. 6. I can't die. Is there anything that causes a double claim? The Doppelganger. Okay. 5. The Dreamer. Counselor is definitely a reference to D8. It's just not, the ability is not really the same, right? 4. I am 1 away from evil. I think that there's a chance that this is the counselor and this is the outcast or the doppelganger. Pick a character, learn if they're lying. Oh, 2 dreamers. Okay. We got ourselves 2 double claims. Only one of which could be a doppelganger. Okay. What? Okay, 3 dreamers. I think this is the doppelganger. Good night, Nina. Oh, that's right. The doppelganger doesn't die. Wait, what happens? Okay, real quick. What happens if a doppelganger is a knight? Would they say I can die? Or is lying. Why would I even check that? That's dumb. We have a puka, right? Six could be counselor. It's just their ability, yeah. I just didn't know if they were lying. Okay, so 6 could be counselor. Three could be counselor. 4 could be puka. Okay. If 3 is counselor, that makes 2 the doppelganger. Six cannot be the counselor, but also oh, 6 could be the counselor, right? I think we just kill the knight and see what they are. Hold up a minute. So does that mean the doppelganger is the knight and actually has the ability? It says I disguise, but they actually have the ability? Neither knight could die. So I must assume the doppelganger has the ability of what they turn into. Which... Four says I'm one away from closest evil, and 3 says 4 is lying. Okay. This is the counselor. That became the doppelganger. Perfect. So now we just got to find the puka and the witch. I think 2's the puka. And now all you got to do is find the witch. It's got to be 1, right? Yeah. It's not a puka, not a puka, but a puka. Okay. It's interesting that the doppelganger can actually have the knight ability, but it does. So if it's an outcast, but it doubles up against another character, but it's telling the truth, it's really weird. What the poet? Learn random info. So the savant? All right, what are we dealing with? A puka, a shaman, a poisoner, bombardier, medium, oracle, slayer, confessor, and knight. Okay. Lose if you execute me. Cool. I am good. Cool. 3 is a real medium. 4 is a real medium. Okay, give me a second to unpack this. Poet learn anything. 3 mediums in a row. We know there's a shaman, so we know that 2 are going to have the same thing. 3 is a real medium. 3 says 4 is a real medium. 4 says 3 is a real medium. Is 5 another medium? 9 or 8 is shaman. Okay, I can buy that. There's no witch, right? No. Dude, the medium convention's across town. What are you doing? My sources trust me. Yeah, I mean, obviously this feels like a puka right in the middle here. Number 1 is a real confessor. But there's no way for all 3 of these to be... I think it's a puka and 1 evil. Okay. Slayer. Kill the puka, please. Okay, that's the poisoner. Can't die. Okay. 9 or 8's a real shaman. I don't think so. So that would make this the puka. God, I clicked the wrong one, but I was right accidentally. Oh my gosh. Oracle's info is bad. The Oracle says... Well, yeah, I killed the Oracle accidentally, yeah. Oracle information was bad when I did kill him, but I thought they were puka poison, so I meant to kill here, not here, but I did it wrong. Okay, so what do we got left? The shaman. One of these is lying. They were both poison and corrupting. Do I have any way to differentiate between the two? I really have no way. I can kill both, yeah. Typhon line? Yeah, Typhon at home line, of course. It's always Typhon line. All right, I think we're on village, the last village of this run. New characters unlocked. Lilith. So now we're actually getting a name. This is like a name and not a role. Lilith. At night, kill a random now there's night? Okay. Kill a random unrevealed character. Deal 2 damage to you. We're dealing with the demon and now there's nighttime. How does night work? Oh, wait, I see it over there. Okay, I see. Okay, the UI actually tells you things. 2 regular minions and a demon. I get 3 reveals. When you reveal a card, the clock ticks. After 4 ticks, the night falls. During the night, some demons might kill and take it. So now I'm limited to what I can reveal. Okay, this feels more like Clocktower. Two. Closest clockwise is evil. 1. 8 or 7 is a minion. 7. Nine. And it's not revealed. Oh, okay. So 4 picks, the demon killed. The drunk doesn't double claim. So one of these is lying. It'd be this one, right? It's got to be these 2 lying. We do have 3 evils, though. Minion, just generic minions, and a demon. Okay, I'm gonna reveal one last character, the Oracle. 1 or 2 is a twin minion. This is 8 or 7 as a minion. So I think this is very clearly a minion. This is very clearly the demon. Oh, the drunk. I forgot about the drunk. Okay, okay. 5 is good. Yeah, great. Thanks for telling me that. I think it's the Oracle. Yeah. If 1 is true, is 9 lying? Yeah. Okay. I am going to end it here. A couple of thoughts. First of all, fun game. The gameplay loop is a lot of fun. I can find myself getting lost in this game for a long time. It really takes that idea of like the Clocktower puzzles that people play, and it puts it into an interactive format. It gives you the Clocktower puzzle to solve, but it's also a single player version of it. I do like that. I never found the puzzles to be necessarily too hard to solve. And when I made a mistake, it was obvious. I felt like I made the mistake and I can get better at this game. I think the game opened up when we got to that last ascension, and suddenly there's a night phase with a demon that does stuff. That's cool. It took until ascension 4 or 3 for me to get there, but like once that got there, that's really cool. Now there's a ticking clock. It's not just like blind reveal everything and solve, right? It's like playing Clocktower, right? You're on a limited time budget. If we look at, wait, unlock cards 102% complete. That's wild. guess there's 2 pages of villagers. They're all still coming soon. There's 5 outcasts with a whole nother page coming soon. We got all the minions in play coming soon. And we got 3 demons. So the bot and the puka, neither one kill at night, but Lilith does. Does that mean like Ba is the name? This demon's name is Ba. This demon's name is Lilith, and this is puka, not a puka like a generic puka, but puka like the old granny. Like, hey, puka. The biggest issue, Thwunk says, the biggest issue for me is that Clocktower players are a huge chunk of the demo, so having the same names as real characters is a bit too confusing for me. That's the thing that would make it hardest for me, is keeping straight what characters, like if you say, for instance, a Plague Doctor. A Plague Doctor in Clocktower and a Plague Doctor in this are very different. It's going to be hard for my brain to overlap that. I feel like there's enough design space to where you could give unique names, give homages. There was a couple examples. Like for instance, the baker in, no, the baker wasn't one of them. There's an example of something that I really thought made sense, right? It was a clockmaker. What was the clockmaker replacement? Am I crazy? Wasn't there a clockmaker replacement? How many pairs? Oh, here we go. The knitter. So knitter being a replacement for a clockmaker, that's cool. It does the same thing, but not a clockmaker. I guess this is more of a, this is more of a chef. But I do like how like it takes things that's like a nod to the base game and changes it just a bit. There was one that I was really, I mean, Enlightened Shugenja feels pretty much. Fortune Teller, yeah, that's great. Slayer just being a copy, that's cool. Oh, Scout and Clockmaker. So Clockmaker like lets you learn distance between things. There's no clock theme for this game, so a Clockmaker makes no sense. But Scout fits that perfectly, right? It's the idea of like, I'm a scout and I know how far 2 evils are from each other. I really like that level of character tweaking. Things like an Oracle that does something that something already does in Clocktower, but it's completely different. I don't like. I also didn't like how Oracle had the same name as a feature in the game. I gotta say though, yeah, thanks Kim Pazu. I really like the game. If you haven't yet, you can get it. You can wishlist it on Steam. Obviously, it's a very early demo. I'm gonna join the Discord. Yeah, I want to follow this game. I'm really excited to see where it goes. I want to see because it talks about their standard, endless, and deck building, right? So in this case, I did standard. Reach the final village and die as few times as you can along the way. Each village unlocks new unique characters. Cool. Endless. Increased difficulty, villages randomized, more so it sounds like the standard is like set scenarios, set scripts, and endless is just completely random. And then we have deck building, right? Build your own village, start with a random deck. This sounds like what you would expect out of a roguelike game, and I'm really interested in this, building your deck as you go versus preset scenarios. Like in this case, there's 7 villages with preset things. Anyways, I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know. I like to play like little random games every now and then. I love roguelikes. I love social deduction. This seemed like a natural fit. So, of course, yeah. Thanks for joining me on this. Hey, this is Evil Steve. Thank you so much for watching Blood in the Clocktower here at the Grim. If you'd like to help us grow, please make sure you like and hit that subscribe button down below and leave a comment. It really does help. We'll have more Clocktower content coming your way soon. For now, why don't you hop on over to join.thegrim.gg and hop onto our Discord server where we run games pretty much every day of the week. And if you've never played, don't be scared. We absolutely love teaching new players. Now, in the meantime, why not check out some of these videos? Stay healthy, friends.